Well, Nancy Pelosi has decided to visit Taiwan, but of course not everyone in Taiwan is happy. There have been protesters at Pelosi shouting, "Get out of here, Pelosi, we don't need you." No, please keep her. Keep her forever. A number of social groups on Taiwan on Tuesday night rallied against the visit paid by the U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Hundreds of protesters with vision and insight gathered outside Taipei's Songshan Airport, where Pelosi landed, and Grand Hyatt Hotel, a five-star hotel in which Pelosi and her entourage has booked. They took protest chants saying, "We need peace. Don't make trouble for us," holding up placards reading "Pelosi, warmonger" in their hands. They figured it out, man. They're smarter than us. It didn't take them any time at all to figure it out. "Get out here, Pelosi. We don't need you. We need peace," chanted the local protesters. And then apparently some of their protesters have been tearing up an American flag outside the consulate, which, famously burning the American flag is protected freedom of speech as ruled by the U.S. Supreme Court. So, fine. Not something I necessarily personally approve of, but it is freedom of speech all the same. They lashed out at separatists in Taiwan for colluding, with some ill-willed American politicians deploring them for heightened tensions between the mainland and the Taiwan region. They said people in the island would be on the losing end of the event of a conflict across the strait. I think that's probably almost certainly true. I think any conflict between China and the United States probably doesn't end well for the people of Taiwan. Probably doesn't also end well for a lot of other people beyond that, but sure, that is definitely a notable concern. What the original Taiwanese people want is living in peace instead of turbulence. Still less do they hope to see Taiwan separatists stir up tension across the street, the protester said. In the island, as you can see, there are so many people here. All of us came here voluntarily. We call on the Taiwanese authorities to uphold peace across the strait and stick to the 1992 consensus. None of us in Taiwan have agreed to Pelosi's visit. We will continuously hold protests against Pelosi, so as to let her know she's not welcome in Taiwan's region, said a spokesman for the Chinese Unification Promotion Party. Okay. Thus, that brings us to the end of this article about the Taiwanese protesters rejecting Pelosi. They don't like Pelosi. They've found out the horrible, horrible truth. And they want to send her back. But no, she's a great person. Keep her there. Keep her there so that she can help you. Maybe she wants to become a citizen or something. That'd be good. She's wonderful. But in any event, it seems like, at least some people are not thrilled about the visit, including the Chinese themselves and certain people who don't want to have their island completely destroyed in whatever war would ultimately erupt between the United States and China. And thus, that brings the end discussion of this tale. Thank you so much for being part of the Uncivil Law family. If you enjoyed this legal education content, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. We appreciate your continuing support. Until later, my friends, cheers and goodbye.